We are going to meet Dr. Prasad Joshi, an esteemed educator and academician renowned for his vast experience and scholarly contributions. With an impressive educational journey encompassing MSc, MEd, MPhil, and PhD, coupled with a diploma in journalism and communication, Dr. Joshi brings a wealth of knowledge and expertise to his role. Currently serving as an associate professor at Adarsha Comprehensive College of Education and Research in Pune, he has dedicated over 27 years to shaping young minds. Beyond teaching, Dr. Joshi holds pivotal roles as the IQAC coordinator of Adarsha College. Recognized for his academic prowess, he received the Indumati Kanhaiyalal Thakur Award for Excellence in Journalism and Communication. Dr. Prasad Joshi is not only a prolific author, having penned over 15 research papers in esteemed journals, but also a dedicated contributor to educational materials, including a geography textbook for 8th standard. His commitment to education research and community service marks him as an exemplary figure in academia and beyond. Today, we are going to have conversation with Dr. Prasad Joshi.
Hello, hi friends. Myself, Dr. Prasad Joshi. Today, I would like to speak with you regarding various career opportunities in the field of teaching. In the year 2020 and 21, these are the two very special years in the history of the mankind. In both the years, we have faced corona pandemic situation, and all of us, that is school and college students, they were at their homes and joining your school and colleges online on the online platform. In the last 10 years, education sector had changed drastically. As education is a never ending and a continuous process, it is not a static process. It is continuously changing, and lot of changes has happened in the last decade in the field of education. Especially in the post-corona pandemic situation, that is after 2021, education sector has witnessed several changes. It has moved from face-to-face mode to somewhat it has transformed into online and a digital mode. Apart from that, there are several changes, but we will take the information in due course of time. Teaching is always said to be a noble profession. It is highly respected in our community and in the society. I will say there are ample, diverse, multi-locational job opportunities that are available in the field of teaching right from local to the global level. Whenever I say they are available in ample, I must justify my statement. All of you know that India is the second most populous nation in the world. The population has touched the mark of the 1.4 billion, it is estimates, but India has witnessed a high growth rate of the population in the last few decades as the population is growing, and also the expectations of the parents, they are also increasing about their children. Nowadays, the parents, they would like to send their students into a quality education institutes, and in the educational setup, teacher is one of the most important element, and the quality of the institution depends on the quality of the teacher. So most of the institution, they are after to employ the quality teacher to deliver the quality curriculum for the benefit of the student. So the opportunities, they are ample, they are diverse, not only at the local level, but our teachers, they are working at the global levels also in the various nations, in the Europe, in the US, in Africa and Australia also. The teachers, they are working at the different levels of the education. There are primary teachers, there are secondary teachers, there are higher secondary teachers, those who are working in the junior colleges, either affiliated to the colleges or they are attached with the schools, and the teachers, they are working at the higher education levels, that is in the colleges and the universities. For the each level, the qualification of the teacher and the skill set required differs from level to level. So we will start from the primary stage. At present, the primary teacher, that it means the teacher working at the primary level, he is expected to teach the classes between 1st to 8th. For them, the qualification is minimum 12 standard pass from a recognized board, that is SSC board, that is the state board or the CBSE, 12 standard pass plus diploma in the teacher education. Diploma in teacher education earlier, 1 or 2 decades ago, it was known as DEd, Diploma in Education. But nowadays, it is known as the Diploma in Elementary Education. The qualification for the secondary teacher is basic degree in the school subject and having a degree in the education. It means, for example, those who have passed the Bachelor of Arts examination, they should have passed BA and they should have a degree of the Bachelor of Education, that is BA and BEd. This is the qualification for the secondary teacher. The nature of the Bachelor of Education, that is BEd program, is very comprehensive. There are 4 curricular areas. Area number 1, that is the core courses. They are common to all the students irrespective of their specialization or the method they have selected at the BEd level. They are known as core courses. Another curricular area, it is known as optional courses. Optional courses, they are different and the students they select according to their specialization at the graduation level. The third area is more important, that is practicing for constructivist teaching and learning. Under this curricular area, there is a provision of the internship, practice teaching lessons and variety of lessons which prepare any individual to become an effective teacher. For example, there is a provision of the micro teaching lessons, integration lessons, simulation lessons, technology based teaching lessons, models of teaching lessons and also value education lessons. In this way, the teacher gets a certain skill set to become a successful teacher in a school classroom. The last one area is also more important and it is known as, this area is related with the enhancing professional capacities of the teachers. If we consider the present syllabus of the Savitribai Phule Pune University, in the second year of the BEd course, there is a provision of the some courses, they are placed under the category of enhancing professional capacities of the student. I will take only names of some courses: reading and reflecting on the text, understanding self, drama and art in the education, basics of research and the open course. There is a wide variety of the subjects or courses available for the student to select for the open courses, and in this way this BEd curriculum or BEd syllabus is comprehensive in nature, and if any student regularly fulfills all these conditions, he is likely to become a successful teacher and effective teacher in the school classroom. Now, if we are thinking about the higher secondary teacher, that is the junior college teacher, the basic qualification is the candidate must have possessed postgraduate degree in the concerned subject plus the degree in education. It means those who want to teach geography in the junior colleges, they should have either MA or MSc postgraduate degree in the geography subject and Bachelor of Education, that is BEd degree. This is the qualification for the junior college teachers. But I would like to inform you that whatever qualifications I am telling at present, they are applicable as on today. As all of you know that National Education Policy 2020, the implementation of the NEP 2020 has now started, and after 3 to 4 years, the qualifications for the teachers, they are likely to change, and in the future these qualifications, they are likely to be based on a document it is known as the NPST, that is National Professional Standards for the Teachers. At present, Government of India has issued a draft of the NPST for the reactions from the public or to get response from the public, and in future the qualifications and the promotion criteria, they are likely to be based on this NPST. So, we are in the transitional stage, and at present whatever qualifications are there for the teacher, they are likely to change in the near future. Now, it is about the senior college teacher, that is the teachers they are working either in the colleges or in the university departments. The basic qualification for the college teachers, that is the teachers who want to teach at the senior college level, they must have possessed, or they should have a postgraduate degree with minimum 55% marks in the concerned subject, and they have qualified in the NET or the SET examination. NET means National Educational Test or National Eligibility Test, and at the state level it is State Eligibility Test for the lecturership. These are the qualifications at the different level of the teachers, that is from primary, secondary, higher secondary and senior college level. One more thing I must tell you, that with the implementation of the NEP 2020, the structure of the education is likely to change. So, at present 9th and 10th standard, they are considered to be the secondary stage, and 11th and 10th standard, they are considered as higher secondary stage. But with the implementation of the NEP, these two stages they will be likely to be merged, and it will be henceforth it will be known as secondary stage, and they will be comprising of the grades 9, 10th, 11 and the 12th. So, whatever qualification they are applicable for the junior college teachers, they may not remain in future. So, these changes you must understand. Another aspect of the qualification to become a primary and secondary teacher I must mention. Now onwards, that is henceforth, to qualify in the Central Teacher Eligibility Test, it means CTET or State Teacher Eligibility Test, that is STT, is a mandatory qualification to become a teacher in the primary or the secondary school. For the CTET, that is Central Teacher Eligibility Test, there is a provision of the two papers. Paper 1, the person who intends to be a primary teacher, he must appear for the paper 1 and they will work for the teacher from grade 1 to grade 5. And paper 2 is mandatory for the teachers or the persons who intends to be teacher in the secondary stage, that is from standard 6 to standard 8. So, I will sum up with the qualification. At the primary level, the basic qualification to become a teacher is minimum 12 standard pass plus or in addition the diploma in the teacher education, and qualification or to qualify in the CTET or the state TET. To become a secondary teacher, the mandatory qualification is he or she must have a undergraduate degree and the degree in the education in addition, that is to qualify in the CTET or the state TET. B.Ed and M.Ed, it means Bachelor of Education and Master of Education. Both the courses, they are having two uniform features or the characteristics. Both the courses, they are having the duration of the 2 years at present, and both the courses, they are professional courses in nature. B.Ed degree, it is offered by the colleges, and at present there is a separate entity of the colleges of education. Popularly, these colleges, they are known as the B.Ed colleges. M.Ed, this degree, it is offered either by the university departments or the colleges of education, but all the colleges, those who run the B.Ed program, does not necessarily run the M.Ed program. The institution, they are limited in number, those who offer the M.Ed program. To get the admission for the B.Ed and M.Ed course, there is a provision of the entrance examination. As they are professional courses, to appear and qualify in the entrance examination is a mandatory for all the candidates, those who are seeking admissions for the B.Ed and the M.Ed. At the Maharashtra state level, there is a separate mechanism, that is state CET cell, who conducts the entrance examination for the professional courses. And to appear for the examination, it is organized by the state CTCL, is a mandatory for every student, those who want to get admission for the B.Ed and the M.Ed course. Now, whatever I am telling, it is a system at present, but with the implementation of the NEP 2020, this structure is likely to change. The duration of the B.Ed course is likely to move from 2 years to the 4 years, and after 2030, there will be no more the name of the B.Ed course as a Bachelor of Education, but it will be known as Integrated Teacher Education Program, and under this program, the institutions, they will offer integrated degrees, that is either it may be BA B.Ed, BSc B.Ed or the BCom B.Ed. So, these are the likely changes in the field of teacher education. Apart from the regular degree, there are some short courses or add-on courses, and they are also known as the value-added courses available in the field of teacher education. What are the add-on courses? Add-on courses, they are the short-term training programs that are designed to supplement the regular core curriculum at the degree level. Suppose, now we will take an example. During the corona pandemic 19 situation in the years 2020 and 21, most of the colleges and schools, they are not operating in the face-to-face mode, but they are operating in the online mode. Some reputed B.Ed colleges in Pune, they have offered add-on courses for the benefit of the student. One of the title of these courses is IT skills for the online teaching. The duration of these courses, they vary from 8 days or some 1 week to the 2 weeks. Another type of these courses, they are offered by some NGOs in joint collaboration with the industrial houses. Nowadays, some industrial houses, they are giving financial assistance to the NGOs to conduct the add-on courses for the benefits of the college and university students, and they run the course in the colleges and the university departments. The duration of such courses, it is ranging between 1 to 2 weeks, and the contact hours, they are likely to vary from 40 contact hours to the 60 contact hours. There are ample and diverse opportunities they are available to the students, those who pass or those who qualify in the Bachelor of Education and the Master of Education programs. Now let us start with the B.Ed program. The students, those who pass the B.Ed program, they likely to get employment as a teacher in the schools and the junior colleges. But apart from this traditional employment, nowadays with the advent of the information and communication technology, ample opportunities they are available for the students, those who are qualified in the B.Ed examination. For example, nowadays various industrial houses, they are offering their in-service training for their employees on the WBT, that is web-based teaching platforms, and for these courses, these are available on the WBT mode. Content generation is an important activity, and for the content generation, they need the content writers, content editors, content managers, subject matter specialist, it is known as SME, subject matter expert, and graphic designers and programmers also. So, in the digital system of the education or in the online system of the education, these are the different areas of working, and the teachers, they are having the B.Ed degree, they have a basic knowledge about the student, their psychology, their needs, and they can work as a content editor, content writer, content manager or subject matter expert or the graphic designers, and they will integratedly, they will work in the teams and they will produce, or they will, yes, they will produce a program which will run on the web based teaching, they will run in the online mode. So, these are the opportunities that are available for the teachers. Now, in any online education program, there is a need of the presenter. At present, in the face to face mode, teacher assume the role of the presenter in front of the students. But in the digital mode or in the online mode, teacher will work as a presenter, those who will in front of the camera, and all the audience, they will view the teacher from the remote places. So, these are the various opportunities available for the B.Ed students after completing B.Ed. After completing Bachelor of Education and Master of Education programs, ample, diverse, multi-locational job opportunities they are available for these qualified students. Let us begin with the Bachelor of Education program. When any student passes or he qualifies in the Bachelor of Education program or he completes the Bachelor of Education programs, there are several opportunities offered to these, they are available to these candidates. For example, either they can work as a traditional teacher, it is known as the assistant teacher in the schools and the junior colleges. Also, they will work as a teacher in the schools run by the NGOs. Nowadays, some NGOs, they run schools. Apart from this traditional teacher, another area which is emerging area in the field of education, that is online or the digital education. Now, what are the various opportunities that are available in the online education and the digital education? Let us take an example. All of you like to watch the YouTube, it is a popular channel, YouTube channel. On YouTube channel, if you visit a specific channel which is devoted to the education, and if you watch a educational video on their website, look, there are some images, there are graphics. In that single video, there are images, there are graphics, there is a narration or there is a speech. Apart from that, there are other components also. So, who will do all of this? Is it a work of the one man army or a single person? The answer is no. To create a educational video, a team of specialists it is required, and in collaboration, that the team members they work in collaboration and they produce the product, that is the educational video. So, to create the educational video, someone will work as a content writer, someone will work as a content editor, content manager, someone will assume the role of the subject matter expert, it is known as the SME. Another team member, it is known as the instructional designer. There is a requirement of the graphic designer and also of the programmer. So, all these elements, that is content editor, writer, manager, subject matter expert, graphic designer and programmer, they collaborate and they produce a very nice and effective education video for the benefit of the student. The student, those who pass the B.Ed course, they are having the basic knowledge in the field of education, that is the content, teaching methodologies. They know, they are familiar with the psychology of the student, and in this way nowadays, and I will say henceforth, the digital education and online education, they will be more and more popular, and there is a huge requirement of this specialist to work with this, to work for producing or creating these videos. And the students, those who will qualify in the Bachelor of Education program, they can work in the digital and the online mode as a content writer or content editor or manager or subject matter expert or graphic designer or programmer also. So, these are the various job opportunities that are available in the field of the online and the digital education. Now, let us turn to the another area. All of you know that the armed forces, to work in the armed forces is a noble profession. There are several divisions in the Indian military, uh, just like infantry and artillery, and one of the important division in the Indian army is the education corps. There is an opportunity for the B.Ed students to get employment in the Army Education Corps as a, either as a commissioned officer, as a junior commissioned officer in the Army Education Corps. Similarly, they are eligible to get employment in the Naval Education Corps and the Air Force Education Corps. In this way, several diverse opportunities that are available, job opportunities they are available for the B.Ed students. So now let us see what are the job opportunities available to the M.Ed students. If we compare the B.Ed and M.Ed course, the job opportunities they are relatively limited available to the M.Ed students. M.Ed students they are eligible to work in the colleges of education as an assistant professor or the lecturer, or they can work as a education officer in the state government or in the central government. Apart from the schools and colleges, there are job opportunities available in the government sector as well as in the private sector for the B.Ed students. In the government sectors, the students, those who are having B.Ed qualification, they can work as an education officer of the Jilla Parishad or the deputy education officer of the Jilla Parishad or as a block education officer at the Panchayat Samiti or the Taluka level. These are the job opportunities available in the government administration. Apart from that, government has established some autonomous institutions, and in these institutions students they have job opportunities to work in these autonomous institutions. In the private sector, also several job opportunities they are available for the B.Ed students. Nowadays, every industry, every industrial house, they are focusing on the development of their human resources, and in the development of the human resources, training is an important function. So, most of the big industrial houses they are having separate personnel, HR and a training department, and to train their employees they need the specific skill set, and these skill sets they are possessing by the B.Ed students. In this way, there are opportunities available in the private sector also for the B.Ed students. NET and SET, both the examinations they are very important for those students who want to pursue a career in the field of teaching in the higher education sector. It means the students who want to become a teacher either in the colleges or in the university departments, they must possess a qualification of the NET or the SET. NET and SET, both the examinations, they are eligibility examinations. NET, nowadays it is known as UGC NET examination, that is University Grants Commission NET examination. This examination is conducted at the national level. For it means the students who will qualify in the UGC NET exam, they will be eligible to teach in the colleges or in the university departments across all over India. In any university or in any colleges located in any part of the India, they are eligible to teach with this qualification. Whereas the candidates who are having the SET qualification, they are eligible to teach in the colleges and or in the university departments in that particular state. The nature of the examination they differ between NET and the SET. The nature of the NET examination, it is purely the mode of the examination is CBT, it is known as computer based test. So it is a online examination, whereas SET, it is having a offline mode. SET is conducted in the offline mode and NET is conducted in the online mode, CBT, computer based test. The scheme of the examination is as follows. Both the examinations, they are having two papers. Paper 1, this paper, it is designed to assess the teaching and research aptitude of the candidate, and the second paper, it is designed to assess the subject knowledge, or particularly we can say to assess the domain knowledge of the student in the particular subject. So this is the scheme of the examination. If you want to appear these examinations, either NET or SET, you can visit an official website of the National Testing Agency to get more information about the NET examination. And in the Maharashtra state, SPPU, that is Savitribai Phule Pune University, it works as a state agency to conduct the SET examination, and if you visit the SPPU official website, you will get the detailed information about the SET examination. Now, it is about how to prepare for these exams. For preparation of the programs, you must understand the nature of the examination. Paper 1, it is common to all the students irrespective of their specialization subject. This paper, it is designed to assess the teaching and research aptitude of the students. So, to answer the questions for this paper 1, you should have a basic knowledge in the child psychology. You should know the education structure in the India. You should know the various teaching methodologies across the different subjects, and also you should know the basics in the research. That is, what are the various methods of the research, what are the qualitative and quantitative research, and so on. So, in this way you can prepare for the paper 1, and for the paper 2, it is your own subject. It means whatever you have selected at the post graduation level, and you should have a detailed and deeper understanding about this PG subject, and in this way you can prepare for these examinations. The nature at present, the nature of the questions, it is purely objective type and multiple choice questions. It is the scheme for at the both NET and the SET level. Apart from the job opportunities available to the B.Ed students, as a regular teacher in the schools or the junior colleges or the senior colleges, in the field of NGOs as a teacher, or to work in a Army, Navy and Air Force Education Corps in the government and the private sector, one more area is remaining, and that is the important area, that is to work as a tutor. Tutor, it can be of two types. There is a tutor in the face-to-face mode and in the online mode. In the face-to-face mode, these tutors, they teach in the tuition classes, and nowadays tuition classes, they are very popular across all over India. And regarding online tutor, this is a big opportunity available for the B.Ed students. The students who are located in the western countries, mostly in the Europe and the North America, Canada, or in the USA, they get assistance from our teachers, and they are collaborating with their tutors, those who are located in India, on the online platforms. So, it is a lucrative area of the employment opportunity. It is available to the B.Ed students. If you work as an online tutor, and if you are catering to the needs of the students located in the Europe and US, you are likely to get the remuneration in terms of the dollars. So, it is a lucrative area of the jobs. The entry of the corporates in the field of online teaching it is more evident in the post-COVID pandemic situation. And after the COVID pandemic situation, some big corporates, they have entered in the field of online teaching, and they have established the coaching centers in the major locations across the India. So, how will it will affect the career path for the teachers? Look, these corporates nowadays they are following not only a purely online teaching mode, but they are following blended mode of learning. In this blended mode, the student they join on the online platform to watch and listen to the lectures delivered by the expert teachers they are employed by these corporates. And if any student is in having any difficulty regarding any topic or a particular task or a subtopic, they can approach their coaching centers located in their particular city. And in these coaching centers, the corporates they have employed the teachers to solve the difficulties faced by the students. So, the student who face the difficulty, they approach the coaching centers and they interact with the teacher as a one-to-one interaction. And in this way, the B.Ed students, they are likely to get employment as a teacher at the coaching centers they are run by the corporates. To become a successful teacher, any individual needs a specific skill set. The skills they are diverse in nature. First and foremost of all, the individual must possess a strong command over the content. It means the subject in which has specialization for the graduation, he must have the deeper understanding about the subject. It means he or she should have a sound domain knowledge in a particular subject. Apart from the subject knowledge or the domain knowledge, any individual should have excellent command over the methodologies. Nowadays, the education process is said to be a learner-centric process, and in this way, the teaching methodologies should be learner-oriented. Any individual, he or she must be able to apply the participatory, collaborative and cooperative teaching methodologies in the school classroom. Now, it's about not only about the content knowledge and the methodology. Beyond that, any individual must have the sound or strong communication skills. He or she must be able to communicate very effectively in the school classroom because they need to have interaction with the diversity of the students. It is said that school classroom is a miniature representation of the society, and every subgroup of population gets representation in the school classroom. In this way, the teacher needs to be communicate with the diverse nature of the students in the school classroom, and that's why they must possess the strong communication skills. Communication skills, they are of two types. Any individual must have strong communication skills. More specifically, he should have a oral communication skills and a written communication skills also. Now, we have reviewed about the three skills, that is subject or domain knowledge, command over teaching methodologies, third communication skills, and as you know that due to advent and expanse of the information and communication technology, technology based education will be a popular term henceforth in the education process. So, the teacher must be able to teach teaching with the technology. It means the technology should not govern the methodology of the teacher, but teacher should govern the technology, and the teaching with technology is most useful in the blended mode of learning. So, sound knowledge, domain knowledge or subject knowledge, excellent command over the methodology, communication skills, then teaching with technology. Also, one more skill I must refer, that good knowledge of the child psychology, because Carl Rogers, a great educationist, he is having the opinion that teacher should act as a facilitator. Now onwards, the teacher will assume the role of the facilitator, not a mere teacher. So, according to him, he has given 7 principles for the teacher to act as a facilitator. And one principle is very popular, that the teacher must accept the emotional setup of the child. Every child is different, and that's why the teacher must be able to deal effectively with the every child in his classroom. That's why this type of skill set is very necessary to become a successful teacher. The students who want to make a career in the teaching field, they are likely to face several challenges. But at present, we will consider only the challenges which are related to the classroom teaching learning process. The most important challenge while dealing in the classroom or teaching in the classroom is to effective delivery of the curriculum in the inclusive classroom. Inclusive classroom is somewhat a new concept in the education. Nowadays, there are no special schools. For example, the student having low intelligence, average intelligence and a high intelligence. All these 3 types of students, they are in the same classroom. So, it is a challenging situation for a teacher to give a instruction, or I will say to instruct them or to teach them effectively with these different types of students. This is the most important challenge. Another challenge, it is about the time bound curriculum delivery. There are several school subjects, several activities, multiple activities, and due to lot of hectic schedule, it is a challenge for the teacher to abide by the effective curriculum delivery in a specific time framework. And I will say, above all, the most important challenge for the students who want to become a teacher is to develop your students as a responsible citizen of India, and which is expected by the constitution. So, in last 15-20 minutes, you have got information regarding different aspects of the teaching career. Now, I wish you all the best for your career and become a successful, effective teacher, and try to develop the future generations of India and make India a superpower in the world. Thank you.
Changes in last 10 years. Education is a dynamic field. Lot of changes have happened in the last decade in the field of education. Especially after the corona pandemic, it has moved from face-to-face mode to partial online and digital mode. Teaching is a noble and highly respected profession. Population has grown multifold in last few decades, and so have the expectations of the parents about their children's education. Degrees available. B.Ed and M.Ed are 2 years courses. There are specific colleges for these degrees. There is an entrance exam for getting admission to B.Ed and M.Ed degrees courses. In Maharashtra, it is conducted by the state CET cell. Under the NEP, B.Ed will no longer be a 2-year program. Instead, it will be a 4-year professional course known as Integrated Teacher Education Program. Universities will offer integrated programs such as BA B.Ed, BSc B.Ed or BCom B.Ed. B.Ed consists of 4 curricular areas. Area number 1, core courses. These are common for all students of B.Ed. Area number 2, optional courses. Students select the courses according to their area of specialization in their graduation level. Area number 3, practicing for constructivist teaching and learning consists of internship, conducting practice teaching lessons. Area number 4, enhancing professional capacities. Careers. There are ample and diverse job opportunities available for teachers at local as well as global level. Primary teachers are expected to teach for classes between 1st to 8th. The eligibility for that is 12 plus diploma in elementary education which was earlier called as D.Ed. Secondary teachers. Secondary teachers are expected to teach for classes between 9th to 10th. The eligibility for this is graduation in the particular subject and bachelorate in education, that is B.Ed. To qualify as a primary or secondary teacher, one must qualify in the Central Teacher Eligibility Test, that is CTET or STET. Higher secondary teachers either in schools or colleges. They must have a postgraduate degree in concerned subject plus degree in education. Teachers in higher education, either in colleges or universities, must have a postgraduate degree in concerned subject plus degree in education. Also, they should have qualified in the NET/SET examination. Please note that the above information is as on date. However, when the NEP is implemented, some of the above information is bound to change. There are many industries who offer web-based teaching for their employees. Content creation is an important aspect. Qualified teachers can work as content creator, content editor, or subject matter experts. They can also work as content creator, content editor, or subject matter experts in educational YouTube or online videos. Another interesting area exists for teachers in the Indian Army known as Education Corps. MEd students are qualified to work in colleges of education as an assistant professor. They can work as an education officer in the state or central government. Additional information about eligibility for teaching at university level. They can work in colleges or universities after clearing NET/SET examination. After qualifying in NET, one can teach in any national level college, whereas SET qualifies to teach in that particular state level college. NET is conducted in online mode and SET is conducted in offline mode. Online tutoring is another opportunity for B.Ed students. They can teach students online even if the students are based abroad. They can work on their own or through various companies in the education sector. Skills required: subject knowledge, teaching methodologies, communication skills, teaching with technology, overview of child psychology. Challenges: effective delivery of curriculum in an inclusive classroom, that is, students of all intelligence levels. Time-bound curriculum delivery.